I'm Elise Thurston with California Life, and today I am so excited to talk to Jeremiah Higgins. I want to give a little bit of an introduction about what you do and all the things you've been a part of, and we could talk for hours about your 27 years in the restaurant industry, but today we're going to really keep it about your radio show, The Jeremiah Show.
That's a nice intro. So good. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me on.
I was so excited to interview you because I feel like with your radio show, hosting and producing, featuring many celebrity guests, and you're usually the one doing the interviews. So now you're on the opposite end of this.
You're right. It's not a position I'm normally in. And I don't know why anybody ever accepts an interview from me for the Jeremiah Show, because when it's turned on you and you're the person being interviewed, it's not as much, it's kind of scary.
You're like, I don't know what to talk. I don't know how to pitch myself. And
yeah,
you have so much to talk about. And recently this morning, I heard some pretty exciting news if you want to share.
Yes. So this is very exciting. It's actually a dream come true for me. And you are the first person it's breaking here on your show, on your interview. We just this morning, the Jeremiah Show was picked up and is now going to be the morning show in Santa Barbara, simulcast, on 2 different radio stations. So we're on 96.9 KZSB FM, and we're on 1290 KZSB AM. So we're simulcast on 2 channels. We've got the 7 to 9 slot. So what we're going to do now with this morning show is put all 3 shows together and just provide hopefully some really fun guests, some fun content as you drive to work in the morning, make your day a little bit better.
I would love to hear a little bit more about how you started working with Tim Stack. If anyone knows, Tim Stack is a famous comedian, actor. He's worked with Howard Stern, been on tons of movies and TV shows, kind of old school sense of humor.
Pre-COVID, at a show at the Libero Theater in Santa Barbara, Maz Jobrani was the headlining comedian, and he's just hilarious. Maz is one of my favorite people on earth, and he's got to be one of the hardest working guys in showbiz, and he's got some really great friends. One of them happened to be Tim Stack.
And I love that, and I'd love to hear more too about Mariel Hemingway.
I don't know how she came into my life, but I was always a fan. I had her on the show, and it was actually a milestone show for me because the lady that was interviewing she listened and she didn't talk a lot. She asked questions, and then Mariel was my very next interview. I would ask a question and I just listened, and Mariel and I just had this great connection in that interview. You know, we're kind of all teamed up together now, the 3 shows, and I can't mention this yet, but there is a couple more co-hosts that are coming on with a really great show. I'm excited. A brand new show that I'll be EPing, and we'll announce that later.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear the surprise. And I think that's what's awesome about your team is, you're keeping it not only positive, but people that you really like and people that get you and you get each other. And it's a good team of just genuine care for each other and interest about what you're talking about.